seriously. Is it me? Or has our government finally lost the fucking plot? GMO crop. You can go and fuck yourself. Is any GMO crop coming anywhere near me? And I can guarantee you that if the people knew what GMO crop was, there's no fucking way they would let them into the UK. Why do we insist on changing nature? Changing things that work, right? You only have to look the fuck outside at the fucking state of the planet and the stagnant parts of it caused by our consumption of pointless bullshit that we don't need, while thousands of people on the other side of the world are fucking starving. And we call ourselves fucking intelligent. We're a disgrace. But, it seems that we, the public, us, are in favour of genetically modified crop that causes cancer. There's a whole list. I can't even... it would be a fucking... an hour-long video listing all the diseases this stuff causes, as well as all the shit that's poured into food daily and put into our water supply and put into our hair, shampoo and our fucking fluoride in toothpaste. And the list goes on. Apart from all the fucking infrared rays and fucking x-rays and whatever else and wireless communication, bloody phone, telephone masts, whatever bullshit. That's why whenever I get a mobile phone, if I have to get a new one with my package, I always get the lowest thingy. And if I talk on it, I usually talk on it in hands-free and hold it kind of... It's just like... I'm currently... The one bit of technology that I don't really approve of, in a way, is a mobile telephone. In the sense of, the old type, when you had, it looked like this. Open. I hate this technology. It looked like that, and you had numbers, and you just press the green or that. I understand, and maybe you could text in black and white, right? One, you didn't need the vast amounts of fucking masts that are plastered up everywhere. And two, other than the fact that we hadn't really advanced in the technology in the sense of health means, right? There was less shit running through the fucking atmosphere than there was, than there is now. Apart from being able to buy clean food. Do you know how hard it is to buy clean food? I've got an allotment. And luckily... I can create my own seeds. That'll be banned soon, you watch. We've got an allotment association now. It's actually a plot of land that we'll rent on a long-term lease as an allotment association. That's quite new. We have kind of a tenancy agreement of some kind. And because we're a market town, there's still a law in place in that, you can always demand land to grow food. And I just don't know how the hell they'd ban growing your own food in England. Because, oh my good God, especially organic food, because there's so many people who do that are from foreign countries. You've got to remember that England is one of the most diverse fucking countries in the world in the sense of how many different people live here. Just walking through town today, there was people from the Soviet Union areas, Indians, Pakistanis, Jamaicans, Africans, Chinese. I saw some Spanish today, Italian. There's more. I've probably missed out a couple. I just can't even think off the top of my head. But the amount of different languages you hear in England, it's just ridiculous compared to what it used to be a few years back. I suppose 20, 30 years back. But there's always been different people, different colour skins and stuff living amongst us in England from about the 40s or 50s after the war. It's because our royal family claimed to own this certain land and they had British passports, they had the right to come over and they invited a lot of them over. But there's no way people from the Soviet Union, for a start, area would stand for not being able to grow their own food. They don't put up with too much crap. But it's just, at what point did anyone have the opportunity to decide that they are in favour of GM crop? Because I haven't seen something through the door. I've seen a load of other propaganda corporation bullshit that's come through the door. No, not anything that's actually relevant to our lives. This needs to, people need to, I don't, seriously. Look, I've got an allotment. I haven't heard anything about this yet. There's no restrictions on our allotments or anything like that at the moment. The moment there is, I'll let you know. But this is something that we need to kind of speak to people about, I think. Just anyone. Because it's just, you know, it's no conspiracy. It's something that's going on. Okay? We do not want Monsanto anywhere near this country. Thank you. I don't want... It's bad enough that our health service is kind of a profit corporation, but it's nowhere near as bad as United States of America. In the sense of profit growth, the amount of money they spend on Medicare is just ridiculous. It's just like, what on earth? You know, drugs are for everything. Drug for this, a drug for that. I'm not saying we're you know, innocent of that, because we do that. But there's a point in England where they go, oh, too much money actually. You can go without. And it's probably the best thing to do, go without the fucking shit drugs they're trying to give you that don't actually work. So... And luckily you can decide whether you want to take treatment or not. A bit more easily. Anyway, back to the subject of GMOs. No. No. Anyway, I'm going to go now because I've got a few things to do. It's Thursday. I've been busy and I'm tired and work's been fucking heavy. We took out a leaflet. Not a leaflet, a letter for every house. This is it. I'll get it. Hold on, because you'll wet yourself. Big switch over. Right, there's a little... Now sewership ownership is changing, right? So basically, Anglian Water are now responsible for all the wastewater pipes outside your property boundary that connect your property to the main system and repair any property costs. Because the law has changed, there's loads of repairs that need doing. This has been instigated from, remember that water shortage we had last year? The people have gone, huh, problem, reaction, solution. We've run out of water because there's been cold weather. Right? Make Anglian Water responsible for it. Don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. But yeah, every single house. So thanks for that. Really appreciate going to every single house.